Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I have pushed my Frank to rank 30, 1000 trophies on the solo showdown double trouble map. And I'm going to be giving you some of my tips that helped me push my Frank to the 1000 trophy mark. So let's go into the first game. So we're going into the first game here, and these games were done while I was streaming, so you can come during my streams and chill out. But the first tip that I want to give you is the star power that you want to be using. Personally, I feel like both of Frank's star powers, they're good. One is a bit superior in my opinion because Showdown, the main objective is to survive. And, well, by having Sponge, you get more health to survive, of course, right? So by surviving more, you are more likely to place higher. So that Stu goes for that kill right there. Makes the Tick and the Primo angry. And I'm just going quickly by that Primo. I don't want him charging too much off me. And also, I do really want to kill this Tick right now. But sometimes you should not be trying to kill other people's teammates because, well, if that Primo saw that I killed that Tick, Primo hard counters Frank, which is why that Tick would have just lived, and I could do nothing against that Tick until that Primo died, of course. So that Primo goes for the kill on the Primo, and I go for the kill right there, meaning that I technically have the ability of safely killing that Tick. So I tank a Tick head, that's fine, but I'm trying to get the Stu out of here because Stu is another counter to Frank. So I'm going to be using this Tick to help me get rid of this Stu. And after I get the kill on the Stu, I just slowly heal up. And luckily, I don't shoot at that Tick because the Leon finishes off. I missed my super sadly. The Leon breaks me pretty low, but we managed to stay alive at the end. So yeah, that was the first game that I want to show you with the first tip. Let's go right into the next one. So we're going to the next game here. And the next tip that I want to give you is the gadget that you want to be using. And the gadget that you want to be using is definitely Frank's first gadget that makes him immune to like stuns, slows, stuff like that, knockbacks. The reason why is because that is what counters Frank's. If you use that, Stu's can't counter you, Jeans can't counter you, and it just makes Frank much more threatening while his gadget is activated for a short period of time. The only time you don't want to be using your gadget, or it won't work, is when you're facing Primo, because for some reason, even though if Frank has his gadget activated, a Primo will still be able to use his gadget to counteract Frank's gadget. So that's the only time your gadget is unnecessary if you're facing off a Primo with his first gadget. So you also want to be getting your super as fast as possible. It only takes 3 shots, and you want to be going for uh team wipes and stuff. For example, you see someone low. I see this 10Q BB. I see this BB go for this Leon. Saw the healing mushroom go there, so I go for the stun. An easy finish off. If I didn't see the BB, the healing mushroom right there, I probably would have went for a normal attack. So yeah, we barely get that gene right there, and this Piper knows that there is nothing. I have way too much health, and yeah, that was the next victory right there. So that is the next tip that I want to give you. Let's go into the next one. So we're going to the next game here, and this game I'm just going to talk about what I was thinking during this game. So first, I go for the 2 boxes, and I see all these boxes in the middle with a Frank, so I decide to proceed as I have the amount of health to tank for it. So now here we are, just chilling, just trying to get our supers, so that, well, you'll be seen as a threat because many brawlers, well, they just don't see you as a threat sometimes if you don't have your super because, well, they can just stay out of your range and you have that big delay on your shot. So here we are, I'm just trying to get my super right here. And there we go, I get my super right now. And now I'm just, sometimes it's best not to do nothing. I'm going to be honest, um, I did try to go for that crow, but I just did that super so bad. Yeah, I was trying to go for that crow, but I just had a bad super. So right there, I go for one more stun. I probably shouldn't have done that, but anyways, there's 2 franks here. It's going to be pretty simple to get my super back anyways. So now we're just proceeding just to kill everyone, but I see that I just don't want to get low because if I get low, they're going to kill me. And there's a bell over there, and I don't want to be risked getting marked because that will ruin pretty much the whole game because people will start to target you because it's easier to kill you if you're bell marked. But luckily, that other Frank got the kill, but sadly, that Frank did not get marked. So here we are. We're just the zone is closing in, and this Max is going to die due to this Frank and this Crow. But see right there, this Frank messed up because, well, he went for that kill, making him low, making us kill uh, him as well. So the Crow goes for that Frank because it's the weakened one, and well, I stay by myself so that I can stay at full health so that they won't target me and they'll target the Frank with less health, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna go into one more replay and just give you one final tip if you're facing other Franks. So we're going into the final replay that I want to show you. And this game was actually when I was still above 1,000 trophies. I was like at 1,007 or something. Because I decided to do a few extra games, as my Frank is currently 1,018 trophies. So this game was one of the newer ones, and here I am just trying to get my super off this other Frank. So this dude thinks that this Frank is going to kill him, and I get low, so I decide to back off. And yeah, I'm just healing up over there. So there's another Frank over there getting kills and stuff, but sometimes as a Frank, you don't really need to do any of the work because you have so much hit points that like you can just tank so much damage. You don't need to be doing all the work. You can absorb so much damage, go into the smoke, and do stuff like that. So I see this BB on this crow. I'm pretty sure this. I don't remember what happens here, so I'll still remind me what happens. But I'm chilling in the bush and just waiting for the right time to strike. And see how that crow targeted me? Then that Frank was like, nope, you're not shooting at me, so we're gonna kill you. So that's what happened right there. So sometimes you gotta shoot the correct people. And right there, I saw that 6 power cube Frank, and I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna win this? So yeah, I decided to stay closer to that Frank so that I get some sort of trust with this Frank so that this Frank leaves me to the end. So I'm rotating this way. And there's a lot of people. There's a BB over there. I try to signal to them that to target them, but it just does not work out. They just do not choose to target them. So I just have to spin with that BB. So that crow finally dies. And now this Frank goes for the stun, misses, and now everyone starts to target this Leon. So now I'm just shooting shots in this general direction because I know that the Leon went invis, and okay, there goes the BB, and I don't know who goes for the cube, but then we go for the Leon, and then the Gene dies, and something that you want to do is when you're going against other Franks, never use your super, because they have the gadget to cancel it out. So never use your super if you're facing other Franks. We almost got that Frank right there, but we sadly died. But that's the tip that I wanted to give you. Never use your super when you're facing another Frank, because your main attack and your super do the exact same amount of damage, but your super takes a longer duration, and the stun can be countered by Frank's gadget if they are using that. But if they are using second gadget for some reason, and you have 100% certain of it, then you can use your super because they have no way to cancel it. So yeah, that's going to be my rank 30 Frank video tips. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!